Obergruppenführer Carmyle and asked to join
What do
the
you mean,
SS.
Tamara? Abaddon's great.
That was
Why are you so sad?
Darius. Grunt did tactically put in Darius in front of me.
Red, what happened last time?
Well, a bit of a follow-up consequence for things that happened beforehand. As Mel was at the gas station, everyone doing their various snack runs and relaxing, as he was with a package. Jacques, our favorite guy, as he watched as well. We all kind of disappeared, apparently, as he found our things, and looks like we were just gone. No idea where the hell we went, and no idea what to do until, well, June showed up. An angel who was very determined to find Liam and wanted to know exactly where he was at. As, well, he had no other option but to make his way to Chicago. As he only knew that teleportation magic had been used and using tracking spells and such like that, as he was well versed into. As they made their way with their new buddy, she seemed to interrogate Jock to gain more information about human knowledge and things like that. Seemed to be she's been way out of depth with her information about the modern times. While that's going on, Liam and Jade were at the balcony, having been either dropped off by another guy, Darius, or Liam having flown his way here after his time watching Heaven, basically. As well, getting a phone from Darius, Jade was able to call her uncle, let him know what was going on. As they made their way there, and apparently some angel lady was making her way to us in top speed and Mach speed at that. Vivian was with Raphael, having spent the night there, and he was making her dinner and general conversation, as Vivian seemed not to be in the mood for such things. Though they did discuss what's the next plan for her. As she seemed to be determined to, well, take down the person who was responsible for her mother's death. And Raphael seemed to tell her to cool her jets a bit there, as her job was just to do, what she's doing now. As he will work on his specialty. She will just focus her things in a smaller scope. Maybe get the guy who's more responsible for this, who's under Abaddon, than Abaddon themselves. But that will be on his, be for him to worry about, especially since he has a meeting of someone of great importance that she doesn't really need to worry about right now, as who knows if this will turn out well or not. But Raphael has some a good outlook on this, and though Vivian seemed to be unwilling to share any emotional ties with Raphael, he's able to sense them pretty easily, and seemed to really be genuine with her, at least from how he's reacting around her. I did give her a heads up that her cousins were here at the hotel, and maybe he's more aware about what's going on than he's really saying, but made his way and left. As Liam and Jada, well, were assaulted by an angel, or more like an angel broke in and said, I gave Liam a hug, as Jada went off to go take a shower, not in the mood to deal with the angel nonsense right now. As they seem to talk, Liam a bit baffled, but willing to speak to this new sister, apparently, as June seemed very much awkward, yes, but bulldozing her way to her new brother, essentially. As she talked about, she found this out recently, didn't really know that much about what happened to their mom, and just really wanted to meet him. June seemed, like I said, just wanted to take a seat and get to know family. And even when Jade came in, seemed a bit reluctant. She seemed to clock in that Jane was also a part of the family, to Jade's and I believe Liam's bafflement. As she said, "Yeah, I wanna get to know you. I want you guys to want us to be family, essentially." As Viv also came in with Jade trying to escape the room from intensity of June's everything, essentially. As Viv told us a bit about Raphael and such, to our annoyance, and while sadly whatever June was looking for from Jade was not able to give to her. She seemed embarrassed by this whole situation, and June flew off, and Liam took a flight after her. As like I said, Liam followed June, who seemed to be missing her post, as they tumbled and had a talk in the side alley. June revealing that she's going to be probably in a bit of trouble. She wasn't supposed to be leaving. That's not really allowed. And she kind of just left without anyone say so. Liam was trying to find a way to, see June in the future, wanting to see this connection. Though June seemed to be a bit, like I said, awkward about the whole thing, but also looking forward to the idea that, and him trying to apologize for Jade whole situation. As Jade and Viv were outside, Jade needing some air as we talked about what was going on with Viv and the worry about Raphael and everything like that. Jade trying to give him comfort as best she could about she understanding that Viv's want to avenge her mother, especially with how close they seem to have been. And things got a bit interrupted as Juna eventually did leave Liam to come speak with Jade with determination to have a conversation to hash this awkward thing out, wanting to understand why Jade doesn't like her. And Jade tried to explain her side as best she could, though it probably wasn't really what really was help with the situation. As she revealed that she's leaving the Angels, that Jade seems to not like them, and she wants to be close to her family, so why not? Jade was baffled by the whole thing. As she tried to push June to go back to her post, can't just leave everything behind for this new information here. That doesn't make any sense. And then, as Liam and June were there, Portia appeared as well, trying to bring June back. And seeing Jade's reaction, her agreement with that, June sadly went with a broken heart, probably, as we watched her go back home to wherever that meant for her. And everyone had a bit of a turning point on Jade, as I believe even at one point or another, Uncle Mel did show up as well, as we all sat down and talked. And Liam left to go to the hotel, a bit upset. Mel tried to talk to Jade about the whole thing, and Jade kind of maybe frustrated with everything, exploded a bit, seeing that this is not what she needed right now, especially the fact that she didn't know this woman. She doesn't really owe her this, and rightfully so, doesn't seem to understand why everyone keeps pushing this relationship that she's not even ready for around her. And she just said, "Fuck you," and walked off, with Viv falling behind, trying to calm her down. While that was going on, like I said, Mel, having driven back with after June made her Mach 5 speed to Liam, had a confrontation with another person who came up after the family fallouts. As apparently the exchange for Jock was done by the name of Zachary, I believe. Zachary Frazier, who was wanting to ensure that things were well and seemed not to be wanting to be involved with the whole mess this family's going through. And after a small conversation, they said goodbye as Jock was taken, and that was the last we would see of him for now. And while that's going on, Liam, on his way to the room that we were in, stumbled upon Darius, who was seemed to be fixing the door that June broke, I believe, as Darius gave Liam a bit of advice, some help about what needs to be done for the steps of what he could do to take care of this. As Liam got a fresh perspective and had a new determination now to talk to his sister, to really have this conversation, hashed out about what's been going on with them ever since Dad's been dead, and maybe even before that. As he went after to talk to Jade, a bit awkward as Jade and them had a bit of a tense conversation. Jade talked about everything that's happening, this Angel stuff, Liam, from her point of view, Liam probably leaving, June, possibly the fact that mom maybe even be alive and the dad being dead, and Liam seemed to want to be the more emotionally mature one in this, much to Jade's bafflement, as he was determined to be there and, up to Jade's confusion. Regardless of the awkwardness and Jade not knowing how to handle what's going on and Liam hugging his sister, seems we're going back to Chicago, as we had to take a seat, and like I said, a conversation that seemed to end it as best as it could for the two siblings. A step and hopefully in the right direction, as we are supposed to be going back home. Also, I think one thing's got a little too emotional. Jade did rat on Viv to get the fuck out of there. Sorry, Viv. She told Uncle Mel that she slept with Raphael to Mel's, "I'm gonna have to kill him now."
Yeah. On the way back to Chicago, is there any conversations you'd like to have?
I think if there's a point where Jade could talk to Mel without too much. I know it's hard to do with a truck, but she would like to talk to Mel for a quick
Maybe at
second.
a gas station stop outside while refueling.
Yeah.
That's a good. I was actually I actually wanted to talk to you too, so it works out.
Okay.
Let me just pull up Discord on my PC real quick. Ah, fuck, has my headphones been on this whole time? Fucking wasting battery?
Oh.
Yeah, she would go to Uncle Mel. It's just like, uh, so, uh, Uncle Mel, I have some news, I guess, to tell you. I don't really freaking know with everything going on.
Shoot. I actually had something I wanted to talk to you about too.
Great. Well, don't know if this. I don't know what to do with it. Kind of was dropped on my lap like everything else. Glance's part is to make sure Liam or Viv isn't over here. Now they're probably at the gas station. That angel, lady, girl, whatever. She insinuated at the very least that, I guess Angel Mom may be alive or out there, possibly.
Kind of, Alkior kind of gives you like I thought as much type of look.
Yeah. Well, I didn't really think of that at all, so this is new to me. She seems to think that, I don't know, could use some help maybe, or maybe we could go find her at some point. I don't fucking know.
You know who would be a big help on finding an angel?
Hmm.
Angel.
Yeah, probably. I don't. Liam and I didn't really get a chance to discuss all that, but I don't really know how to handle it or feel about it really. If she's in trouble and she needs help, it's kind of our job to help someone at the very least. But I didn't really know she existed for me until now, so I just don't want to be a surprise pop up if something happens.
I get it. So you want to talk about the potential of your mom being alive? Fuck, that's what it is.
Gonna be honest, not really. I don't think it really changes anything for me. Not in the long run. I just wanted to make sure I said it out loud, I guess.
You're doing it again.
I, I'm, I'm being genuine. Until the last few hours ago, I didn't really think I had a connection to all this stuff. I don't know what to feel about it. I haven't really had time to really think about it. I just know if she needs help, I'll help her. If she doesn't and wants to stay hidden, that's fine too. It's hard to change my thoughts about it when it's the way I've been for so long. I don't know if it makes things better or worse. I don't know if it really matters in the end.
You know, Jade, I heard that either everything we do matters or nothing we do matters.
Hmm.
But when you think about it, if nothing we do matters, doesn't that mean that we're the ones who choose whether things have meaning or not?
That's true. I guess my thing is, if she's alive, what is it gonna really do or change? She's was it part of my life? If she's in trouble, I guess maybe, but I'm not good with the emotional stuff. Well, that's pretty fucking obvious.
I can
I have
tell.
to I have to break it down. I have to look at it, and I don't really see it changing much. Not for me. I'm still me. Liam, probably.
Tell me something. Does me being here change things for you?
I guess you have Viv brought new family member at the very least. But if you weren't here, I would probably be doing the same thing. A little worse at it, maybe a little better at it. My entire life, I will only been a hunter. I will always be a hunter, and I probably will die one too.
I get that. All right. Do the job one day to the next. Makes it easy not to think about anything else, right? When you're working, you're not thinking about other stuff. It's easy.
It's simple.
But I learned that pushing away your problems only pushes them off till tomorrow. And the more problems you push off till tomorrow, the more those problems build up until they're so heavy you can't push them anymore. Yeah, running away from difficult stuff, burying yourself in work. It's convenient, it's easy, it's nice, it's comfortable, it's simple. But eventually the toll's gonna come and it's gonna be way more than you're willing to pay.
I guess the question I have is like, what will it change for me? I mean, I kind of figured out I had a mom. I don't think Dad kind of birthed me from his own, I don't know, found me in the street or something like that at worst. He never really talked about any of that. Hell, from till now, me and Liam were definitely on the same path. We both have different moms until now. And all of a sudden, with this whole angel stuff, just out of nowhere, changes the whole dynamic. But that just maybe need more time to think on it. Maybe. And
I always thought that you and your brother had the same mom. The way your dad acted right after you were born, the way he changed. It's not like he met some random woman, had you, and then immediately after that met this weird angel woman and then turned into a different person. The moment you were born, he disappeared. And then he came back with both of you. And he was a very different man. If you had just been some normal kid, I don't think he would have disappeared when you were born.
Yeah. Maybe. Like I said.
But as to what'll it change? Everything? Maybe nothing? That's for you to decide.
Yeah. But I have a feeling if worse, if she ran away, then that means she had ran away for some reason. Or if she's in trouble, that's bad too. Or if she's already dead and gone. But I assume, based on what June's saying, that she's not. But outside of that problem, I'm worried about Viv.
Yeah, that's a whole thing I've been working on.
Look, again, you know me. I'm not the best with this type of stuff. I am worried about her. I get the whole, or at least I think I get the whole wanting to party after living your life the one way, but I don't know if Helsing that's what Helsing does, or it's just what people do sometimes people do when you have something bad happen to you. Just some of the choices she's making. I don't know. You maybe have a better insight about it than I do?
I met a lot of people not a lot. I met a few people from Helsing, and they also weren't the party type. I think it's this Raphael guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, Uncle Mel. I don't know if I normally wouldn't want to hurt anybody unless I have to, but I might want to shoot that guy a couple times.
Great. Means I got one more person to help out when I get him.
But it's not just the Raphael thing. It's the drugs. It's the partying. It's the choices she made that I don't know.
I'll try and talk to her, but I can't exactly make promises.
No, I got it.
It's hard to. Well, we're both trying, but I'm sure you can still tell there's a lot of distance between us. And she doesn't exactly listen to me all that often.
Yeah, I know. I just don't want to say I wasn't paying attention, you know?
Yeah. But there is still one thing I wanted to talk about with you.
Mm.
Now, just hear me out until the end, right?
Okay.
I get that what happened with June was way too much of a shock for you. Completely caught you by surprise, left field, and it just kind of kept bowling you over until it was done. I get that, I really do. But I really think we should give that June a chance. You've always been good with finding out when people were telling the truth, and you didn't sense any lies in what she was telling you, right?
No. No. Which is why I believe her about the angel thing, angel mom thing. Look,
She,
oh, go ahead.
from what I could tell, she was hidden away from all this. She wasn't told any of this. And clearly, she's not exactly emotionally mature for her age. She panicked, she got overeager, and maybe that scared you off. But next time, could you show her a little more patience for me?
Look, I get it to a certain extent. I think I don't know if I could be what she wants me to be or what she's expecting. Odd enough as it is, it's fine when Liam gets you fucking sisters or whatever like that, but it's like I felt like I was being pushed in a corner. She just wouldn't let up.
I get it. And I'll be there to help you. I'll try and temper her expectations. I don't know how much she'll listen to me, but maybe I can get through to her.
Isn't it fucking odd, though? Isn't it weird? How come she's the only one who realized what I even realized this entire time? This Portia lady's only focused on Liam. They've only been focused on Liam, and out of nowhere, there's just a random angel who didn't know anything until, I don't know, someone slipped a secret or someone told her. She just comes barreling through. Isn't it weird? We have angels chasing us down. We have, you guys are seeing ghosts. And Dad's the whole thing, like...
Everything about this is weird, Jade. I'm just as much in the dark as you are. Hell, maybe even more so. You spent more time with your dad.
Oh.
I'm sure he let something slip over those 20 years you were with him, but...
Not really. You'd be surprised how much the old man didn't speak about much when he didn't want to.
That's just because he never got him drunk enough.
Yeah, I'm not... He mostly just got sad, so that wasn't really fun.
In any case, I don't trust anyone, right? But just because I don't trust anyone doesn't mean I'm going to treat everyone like they are out to kill us. Because even if they are, if we treat everyone like an enemy, then everyone will become our enemy, and then we'll lose.
Look,
We have to find some allies somewhere.
I get what you're saying, Uncle Mel, but until that very moment, I'm gonna be honest, every angel I've met has made it very clear that Liam is the one that's the priority, or at least Portia has. Even when we went to the heaven thing, I know my place in this whole thing. If Liam didn't want me there, they would have left me back in that alleyway. I had no reason
Then
to
use
believe.
that. Keep
Mel,
letting them underestimate you, alright? Use that to get information.
Uncle Mel, I really don't want to be near those things. They freak me the fuck out, and I feel like they're gonna beat the shit out of me if I'm not careful.
Then be careful.
I'm not good at this, Uncle Mel, at making people like me. Especially when I don't want to be around them.
It's not exactly about getting them to like you. It's about getting them to slip up around you. And when people underestimate you, they tend to let their guard down.
Yeah, well, I'm not calling them fucking family, Uncle Mel.
You don't have to. But just be a little easier on June next time. Trust me, Jade, I really do get it. I mean, how do you think I felt when Vivian sent me that email? You know, I spent 20 years running. But I knew that it was time I grew up. And it was time I started doing what was best for you guys instead of what was best for me. I mean, you think I know what I'm doing? You think I'm good at talking to people? You think I'm good at leading you guys?
I don't know. That vampire lady seems to really like you.
I don't, Jade. There's a reason I mostly worked alone for the past 20 years, taking an advisor role at best. I'm not cut out for this, but I'm trying. Alright, I really am.
Okay, Uncle Mel. Okay, I'll try for you. If anything else, I'm not gonna like it. I'm gonna be honest. If this is what you want to do, I'll do it.
I know. And just know that you also have me in your corner, alright? Of course it's gonna get way worse, because it always does.
I got you, Uncle Mel. And hey, if nothing else, I don't think you're a shit. Whatever you are, guardian, I guess.
Give it time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get me some snacks. I'll be back.
Alright.
Oh, while you two are having this discussion, you know what, Liam? This is the perfect opportunity for you to have a chat with Vivian alone.
Listen, Liam will say things, but they'll probably not be the right things.
Oh God.
Liam does not have much intelligence or
We are
charisma.
here for the drama.
He only has willpower. But again, he has drive. But no, go! Shoot!
Bring it on.
Yes, Liam will, Yeah, what's Vivian actually doing right now?
Your mom.
Probably just looking through social media.
Yes, so Liam will sit down. Hey,
Hey. I'm just gonna put a photo away. You need anything?
I just want to have a bit of a chat. Want to talk. I need to stop looking at general chat. Want to see how you're holding up. And honestly, I want to talk about some things with you.
Sure. What's it about?
How? Were you? I'm not sure at housing. Were you allowed to have fun like you were having the last weeks?
No, I mean, we went out to the bars sometimes, but I never really. I mean, my mom was always there and she looked over and.
I think it's I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I think it's personally great and a great sign that you want to, spend more time enjoying some pleasures in life, other than unlike me and Jade, who, well, I think Jade plays those weird video games. I think she played this weird card game, Hearthstone or something, recently.
Yes. I mean, it's cool. I do like it as
I
well.
have no idea what I.
You will need to play it with you once.
It seems like pay to win. Anyway. I think odds, but Vivian, we have to be honest. Listen, I'm not a stellar investigator. I'm more of a, what I should say, what we'll call the business a meathead. What was that thing at the bar?
Got out of hand. I am aware. I should have stayed with you guys.
No, I'm talking about the bar at the well. Well, I mean that also counts, I suppose. Yeah, Raphael. Even though that was mostly on me, actually, I think you staying there wouldn't have helped that much. But yes, it's the same spirit. Viv, listen. I think it's great to find some hobbies outside of this. Like to one of the fucking guns or something. Yeah, no wonder. But why on the job?
Yes, about that. I have sworn to myself I won't do it on top. I didn't think it would. I just thought it's gonna be quick and nothing's gonna happen. And I saw what it can do, and it costs human life, and I've learned from it. It won't happen again.
Guys sound like an interrogator, but I know about Raphael.
I mean,
I'm gonna
he's
be honest. He's like a slippery little fuck, little rat.
he's an acquaintance. He's still part of the same organization I am with.
Is he part of the organization, or is he a fucking special agent? I'm not sure about the discipline at Helsing, but holy shit, what? Anyway, enough of that. Why is he hanging around you?
I mean, he's helping me with something. And he knew my mom, and I guess that's why he initially found me.
Alrighty, but are you sure it's a great idea to work with that guy?
I'm going to be careful. I mean, I worked with similar guys back.
Wait,
that-
wait, is old Helsing filled with guys like that? Holy fucking shit!
Not like him especially, but you gotta tone it down a little bit more. But
I'm blaming you for the San Francisco bit because that was mostly him, and that was him snapping his fingers. I don't think you wanted that, but
yeah, I definitely didn't want that.
you shouldn't. What I'm trying to say, okay, maybe you shouldn't shake hands with the first person who walks with you and offers their hand. Raphael, I'm telling you, he seems like bad fucking news. And maybe I'll be an expert analyst like Jade, but I think he has a certain goal. I think he's a man of instinct and just. Honestly, I'm not sure if the hunter gig is his primary thing or like his fucking like money maker.
I mean, he knows how to deal with the job. He takes care of what he has to do.
All right. Liam does not know what to say anymore, so he'll just say it. Just be careful and
I will be. And if you don't want to, I won't drag you into it.
but just don't do them the job next time, though.
I promise. As I said, it was a mistake. I did it once and I will never again.
But I mean, but did you work with him before? How did he approach you?
Can I repeat again?
Oh, sorry. Did he approach you? I mean, why are you working with him in the first place? I mean, it's not like he's helping out actively. In fact, he's kind of caused the entire fuckery last night.
Now, unlike Liam and your family, Vivian, Raphael did in fact save your life when the maniac with the cane was swinging it around.
Yes. I mean, he saved my life, so I...
Oh.
Back when Mal had the meeting with the vampire and Van attacked, he was the one that got me out of there, and otherwise I would be there, but staked, I don't know, with Kane.
Oh shit! I didn't know that. Oh shit.
So I guess I kind of owe him.
Listen, Red. The problem is I do not metagame. While I, Mac, will ask that question. Liam has no idea about the fuck that relationship. As Liam will just look. Oh. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know that. Oh shit. Alright, just I'll leave you alone. This is not going to us a Jade conversation. I'll tactically evacuate this nonsense. Just leave or walk away, or wherever you smoke. A failed mission.
She's gonna get outside, asking for a smoke as well.
Go.
So you talked to Jade?
Oh yeah, I think that went fine.
At least glad to hear that.
So I'm trying to learn this emotional talking thing. Listen, hits and misses.
Are you doing better than other people?
Yes. Oh, come on, ain't that bad. Oh, sorry, I fucking feel so. Oh wait, no. As Liam realized what the fuck he just said.
Just don't think too much. Just.
I will smoke. No talking now.
Puts the cigarette in the mouth and just like inhales, never stops. And smokes it in like 30 seconds, done. Puts in the next
Liam
one.
has willpower and perseverance. He'll try again later, but listen, hits and misses.
Can't wait to see Liam finally achieve shoving back a dart in one pull.
Yeah.
Alright, go on, drop the shoes.
No, let's go back to the...
Can I also talk to Vivian on the way in another
Of
restaurant?
course you can. Of course you can.
Love to. Thank you, Grunt.
After this good work I did.
At
Yeah.
long last, Grunt approved roleplay.
At the next gas station stop.
Why did I get kicked out of the server?
Hmm?
Oh, I never logged back into the server. My bad. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, feel free. You can catch her away from the other two.
Hey, kiddo. Mind if we talk?
No, go ahead.
So, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really know how to start this conversation. But it seems you have been experimenting with new things a lot recently.
Yes.
Listen, I get it, right? I did a lot of crazier things when I was younger too. But moderation and temperance is key, all right?
I wasn't able to do those things when I was back with my mom. I just got overwhelming. I get it. It's a lot, and I will try to restrain myself.
Okay. It's just There's always gonna be a new and shiny thing out in the world, alright? And just because it's there doesn't mean you should always go for it. And it doesn't matter if someone else calls you a punk or lame or a dweeb just because you say, let's wait a minute. In fact, if they keep pushing you to try something, even after you say no the first time, that's a really bad sign. Listen, Melchior is not a square, but he has to put on the dad shoes for a minute to become a square.
It's just I didn't really get the talk. Mom was always looking over, and I didn't even dare to do anything.
Listen, drugs can be fun, right? I get it. But, if you're in the presence of a sex fiend, maybe don't try him.
Yeah, noted. Wasn't the worst decision.
I worry about you, alright?
Thanks, but I mean, I'm old enough to take care of myself.
Melchior kind of looks off for a bit.
I appreciate that you're worried, and I appreciate the help. But I mean, I'm 20. And I'm old enough to make my own decisions. I do appreciate the advice, and I will take it. But still.
I'm not one to point fingers when it comes about making your own way in life at a young age. I was younger than you when I left your grandpa and your dad and your uncle. Yeah, when you're this age, kind of feel like you got it all figured out, right?
It does feel that way, but I mean, I'm getting there.
Oh boy. Jesus, look at this. I'm not saying don't do drugs, abstinence is always the way, like yada yada yada.
I'm gonna be more careful, if that's what you mean.
That's right.
I learned from what happened with Haley on the job. That was a big mistake. And I will be careful when I'm gonna deal with Raphael or anyone who's coming our way.
All right. So just to make sure I'm not going to hear about you going on a drug binge and then getting into trouble again, right?
I can't promise anything, but I will try. I'm just gonna smile.
All right. But if I do hear about that, you're going on a way stricter leash about that, right? I hope you realize this.
Mm-hmm.
Is she trying to convince me, or should I roll to see
You
if
only
she's
roll
lying?
when
Or...
I get to roll. When I tell you to roll.
Okay.
So how are you holding up?
About what?
I mean, the whole thing. I mean, there are several angels now. Jade's got pretty heated last time, and Liam is trying to become emotional now.
Yeah, kind of a 180. He was kind of the most closed off like a week ago.
Yeah, he just tried to talk to me.
How'd he do?
I guess pretty good.
Good for him.
It could be worse. It could definitely be worse. Yes, he's doing well.
Yeah, it could be like what I'm doing.
You're doing well as well. It's just difficult. And I mean, you got the 3 kids now, so I don't judge.
Yeah. Melchior looked like he was looking for the words to say something, but just decided against it. Well, well, it's a lot, but I'm doing the best I can.
I know you do. And I'm glad I'm with you.
Me too.
And she's gonna go in for a hug.
He will, of course, hug you back. Like I always say, don't do anything I wouldn't do, and definitely don't do anything I would do.
Yeah, easier said than done.
There's a thin little space in the middle there, and that's where you operate.
Yes. Maybe need to make the line a bit thicker, but we'll see.
All I'm saying is, you really want to end up like me?
Yeah, I mean, ended up pretty Well,
Mm.
you are known a pretty good mage hunter, I guess. So I wouldn't say you're bad.
Hunter was the more famous hunter. I'm known in my own circles, but
I mean, you're still known, and I never knew Hunter, so you were my idol, I guess.
his eyes kind of go wide at that. Oh, where's the fucking meme? I um I don't know what to say. There it is. Found the meme. um
I mean, I was always used to the strict and emotionless fighting and dealing with things, and when it comes to you, I mean, you care about people, and it's different. It feels more like home.
well, if that's the one thing you learn about me, that'll be good enough. It's probably the only good thing I got going.
I mean, your potions are pretty awesome as well. I mean,
Well, those aren't mine.
you gather them and you have the contacts, so guess that counts.
Magic is a fickle mistress. That's honestly the one thing I try not to mess around with too much, even though I do it so often. It can be dangerous, just as much as it is useful. But everything in this life will come at a price. Being emotionless and just doing the job is definitely easier. But it'll make you more enemies. Being caring and trying to find a peaceful middle ground, sometimes it's a little harder, but it can come with its own consequences too. It's... What I want is for all of you guys to find your own way in life. I don't necessarily want Liam and Vivian to follow after Hunter's footsteps. And in a way, I also don't want you to follow after mine. I made so many mistakes, Vivian. So many. You weren't one of them. And I think leaving you was. I'm a coward in a lot of ways. But it's time that changed.
Yeah, that's the past, and what counts is the present and the future. And you're gonna be my dad no matter what. So, better make the best of it.
Yeah. And you are my daughter. I guess we better get back on the road.
Yeah, we should. I hope Liam is not gonna bombard Jade with his emotional talk tactics. We should probably head back.
It's nice that he's trying.
It is, but it can be overwhelming.
I'll try and talk to him about that later. I think I'm all out of talks for now.
But it was nice talking.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too, kiddo. And I have since before we met 3 months ago.
I may have not shown it last few months, but I do care for you. There might have been some tastes of hint of anger or anything, but that was just, I guess, regrets or anything. But it's gone now. I'm glad I'm here. And I'm with you guys.
Your anger was more than deserved, Vivian. If you'd spat in my face the day we met and then walked off, I still would have been getting off easy.
I mean, you will still get some dumb lines from me if it ever comes up. But, I mean, it was 20 years ago. I do not care anymore.
It's almost like he wants to say something, but he just kind of clenches his teeth a bit as he just says, "Yeah, new day, new day."
And she's gonna smile.
He'll give you a smile too, even if it seems like there's something he is thinking about. But just be like, "Let's get back on the road."
Yes.
Anyone else want to have any conversations before you get back into the?
It's fine.
Good.
Okay. Yeah. You, as you arrive, Melchior, you send a message to Freya, and pretty much you will be given access to the 42's suppliers in the city. Probably gain alchemical agents, potions, that sort of thing.
Yay!
I am Mac. You are so correct.
Freya's dead, guys.
I think she's canonically saved. I'm not sure if she appears later than Hunter. Is Hunter the latest
Oh.
timeline of the game? Anyway, it doesn't matter.
As
I think New York is the latest timeline, isn't it?
you basically in the city now. Anyone want to do anything in it?
I'm gonna go back to researching missing persons to see if I can find, or recent murders to see if I can find the fucking spirit that's chasing us.
You barely know how the spirit looks. Fuck are you? What?
Did I not get like a
You
with like the couple times I've glimpsed at her?
literally barely saw her face, and like for a split second, woman covered with hair on her face.
Yeah, fine. Then I will just look into ways for trapping wraiths. And I can ask Freya if she knows anything about that. Or
Afra
the
not
local.
interested in talking with you unless you want to have a dinner with her.
Oh,
Gonna set up a ritual to trap a wraith, I guess.
You know what? I mean, that is a use magic thing to trap a specific type of creature.
Hey, are you quoting the book at me? I literally told you. You can start setting up the ritual. You think there's a instant fix my problem button? There isn't.
Can't believe it.
Okay, so someone else
no,
actually wants
yeah.
to do something because
Yeah, go nuts.
I
think
think
about it.
outside of Jade just letting E know that she's back in the city, that's basically it. Nothing else. There's not much else to do right now.
what was the last character I made you were given by him?
Me?
Mhm.
The last person Jade was
No,
given
he
air
was
forces-
kept giving you hints, Red. Did you keep track of them or not?
I don't think so, Grud. I'm sorry, I didn't
I'm gonna
even
The
shoot
historical
you.
archives.
Okay,
To the
well,
old-
Red, then
No,
the mystery
I'm
is
literally-
forever lost to you.
I'm literally asking you, Grud. He never gave me any
He
type of
did.
like.
He literally, I know for
Oh,
a
go-
fact you were given like 2 or 3.
I'll go to the archives real quick.
I
Nah, it's dead, Mac. I don't know. But it shouldn't.
I'm gonna promise you, Grud. He never did that.
Okay, moving on. So nothing going for you then.
None.
Grunt, would a ritual like get me in like trouble?
No. Problem is
Okay,
with
then
with a ritual is that not only like trapping her would be step 1. Problem is the difficult part is to make her show up. So baiting her basically, that's the difficult part. Unless you want to resort to necromancy, that's gonna be difficult. And you can't have a wraith catcher container just with you at all times.
Oh, I know that the group of mages that like I'm cool with. They might be in the. Can I ask them if there are any necromancers in the city, or is that like a big like no overalls necromancy?
Necromancy isn't the nicest thing to do. It's very dangerous stuff, and you necromancers never end up well, even for mages.
Mm.
There's a lot of ways things can sort of backfire.
Okay. Wow. Is there any way for to make a ritual to make like an object that can like make things visible like once at least?
What do you mean make things visible? Be more specific.
Like turn invisible creatures visible for just like maybe like
What kind of thing is visible? What does visible mean?
wraiths.
Because
Wraiths
wraiths
mostly.
aren't. It's
I thought that they were like invisible and then they turned visible. I thought that was it. that
Yes,
right?
but they like exist on a different plane. That's not just invisibility. Much more complicated.
Oh, okay. Okay. So they're slipping into our plane of existence and then slipping back.
Sort of, yes. You have to make
Okay.
like you can do something of that nature, yes.
Actually, would I know that wraiths have like their fetters or their bonds or their things that they're tied to?
I mean, yeah. You would have enough information.
Do I know if they can travel far from those objects?
You have no fucking idea. There's no like strict set of rules.
Okay. It is weird that they're following us. It's following us around.
It is.
So I was thinking
It is. That's
maybe there's
definitely a weird
something that
thing.
we're. Yeah, maybe there's something we're carrying around that it's following, or I mean, either that or there's one of us specifically is who she's following. And it's weird that she's only shown up to me, Vivian. I think just me and Vivian.
Yeah, I don't remember. I think so too.
The first time we saw her, it was when. No, it was me. No, Liam never saw her though.
Yes,
Every
Liam
time
never
Liam-
saw her. Yes, Liam never saw her. Only Vivian saw her in a dream, and you. Okay, I'm not sure. Oh, yeah.
Oh, she
only
wasn't a
Vivian-
dream. She was aware.
Yeah, only with you. Yeah, Liam was there, but Liam did not see her.
Yeah. So us two are the only ones who've seen her. Is there a magic to detect fetters? Or bonds, or I don't know what they're called. I'm just calling fetters because that's what they're called in VTN.
Yeah, but the problem is you don't know. The ghosts are not like science. This isn't science. So
Mm.
might have feathers, she might not have. Maybe she's not even a specter. There's like a bajillion sort of things that could look like one another, right? Like you assume
Mhm.
she's a ghost. What if she's not? What if she's like a different creature that just kind of resembles like one, you know?
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, I will consider to continue to think about what I can do about this ghost. Unless if anyone else wants to do anything.
But still fucking dying it.
Brad, I promise you didn't give me anything that you told me to write down. I promise you this. You didn't give me anything like numbers or letters.
That was a letter.
riddles.
I remember one single letter only.
I was told mystery. That's all I was given.
This is why. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go through the archives like right
I'm
fucking
also, I'm
now.
also
And
going
if,
for the archives.
and if, when
Let
I
me
point it
know.
out, Red, can I shoot you afterwards?
Bro, you're gonna shoot me regardless of what I do.
No,
Let me know.
no, because I
Red,
specifically
usually-
I
told
warned you. I know.
I
there was
specifically.
one letter.
I usually write. I usually when you tell me these things, I usually highlight them with my highlighters, so I'm confused.
I specifically told you, hey, mark these things down. They will be relevant at a later date.
I promise you.
It's not a problem you forgot. The problem is you're denying it. That's what annoys me.
I'm not trying to deny. I'm genuinely confused. If you tell me, I will add them to my archives with a highlighter and everything. Just let me know.
I think some of them are lost when there are no transcripts. You have to manually go through them.
If I have to, I can go back and look at through all my things when I've met Mr. E. Just double check and make sure.
I think the first one's an M. I think. It's me talking out of my ass.
No, the first one should have been a 3.
Mm.
You have nothing in your notes about a specific 3, Fred. Or an N.
No, and when I look at any of the things that I have, I do not have a 3 anywhere or an N. And when I type in 3 just to see, like, hey, did Grunt like tell me in a general chat or something like
No,
that?
I don't think I
do
typed
not
it.
see
That was in
that.
game. No, it wasn't game.
Yeah.
There was like it was
Yeah.
on one of the letters. There was like a single number
Yeah.
attached on the first letter. I
Yeah,
remember
Mac
that.
remembers. Mac remembers.
Yeah, but I don't.
Mac remembers? Okay.
Yeah,
The only
which-
time you give numbers is to Claire. That's the only time you give numbers and
I-
letters.
No, read that in like literally last session.
Okay. Last session that was not. I think.
Last
this
session I
is
didn't even talk to
literally-
you.
No, Red, that was just the Shadows of New York. I'm talking about
Yeah.
this specific game. That's fine. Again, I'm upset because you deny it. I was like, well, you didn't
I'm
take
not
notes. That's
denying-
fine. That's
I'm
fine.
killing just. I'll look back at the notes, Squid. I promise you, I'll look back at the notes and check.
Well, that puzzle's gone. So, to the wind. This is why I should.
The puzzle is also lost on YouTube. There's no transcript notes.
Yeah, because. Okay, I'll be back in like fucking 10 minutes.
I promise you, he has never told me any of this.
I'm
He
looking
did
through the
say
archive, yeah.
one letter at least.
Yeah.
When?
Yeah.
It was way in like
first
the
time-
first session when you first met it.
Yeah.
He sent you like a message, and the message had like a number or a letter
Yeah,
on it. or
free.
something.
Yeah. I still remember. Also, I still remember a second time at some point. I'm going through the transcripts right now. The problem is, one of those was in episode 7. Problem is, the episode 7 on YouTube does not have a transcript, so I cannot check that one.
I will check again, if at the very least.
I have nothing in my notes as well.
Like, I'm not the only one who seems confused by this.
So what do you guys think I should do about the weird lady that keeps stalking us?
Only you
I
two
have
have
no
seen
idea.
her, right? Only you
Yeah.
and Viv have seen it. I wonder if it's tied to both of you guys in some way.
So the only thing that comes to mind is her mother.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's
But you
kind of the
mentioned
one
it.
thing.
You would recognize her, though, right?
I don't know if like death has twisted her form. That could be like a thing, or maybe she's someone that like. If she's not a ghost, maybe she's something that like hung around her
Okay, Red, I'm
mother.
sorry. Red, I'm sorry I have to hurt you. I have to interject, Hate.
Mhm.
I apologize, Red, but
Yeah.
it's caught in 4K. Those 3 books don't lie.
Which page was it?
Session free transcript. I'll give you the timestamps. I need to enable them real quick.
Just let me know,
No.
because like I said, I don't know what he's talking about, so just let me
But yeah,
know.
session.
please.
Yeah, but basically session free. There was a puzzle where every time he contacts you, for example, the first time was a phone. As you opened the phone, there was like a free in there, and he told you like I'll give you the timestamp. For fuck's sake, I need to fucking find it again for some reason. You're gone. What the fuck? No. Yeah, okay, there it is.
The first time
147.
we met basically.
No, it's the
Uh,
second time I think.
No, it's the first. Actually, I'm not sure, but yeah,
Which
basically
session number is that? You said session
session
7?
free. Session
Session
free.
3.
Session
Okay.
free. 147. 34. That's the exact timestamp.
Because I think there was a meeting in session 2 as well. I could
There's
have been over the phone. Or
Yeah, there's only one number. It's free. And then Grunt explains in character that he wrote a mystery to investigate.
Nah, do not remember any of this.
Yeah.
I'll look
What's
it
it
up
for Grunt?
later. I'll look
But
it
yeah,
up later.
The promise for the other sessions, I'm pretty sure the other sessions are like you have to actually like watch the entire episode because for some reason YouTube does not generate a transcript for every session. So for example, I'm pretty sure the third number was in session 7, but session 7 did not have does have no transcript, so I cannot check that without
You're
actually
good.
watching.
I'll try to
Yeah.
remember which ones we encountered him. I
But
don't
yeah,
think
I'll
I'm in the mood
post
for
this
the
for
mystery
Grunt
right
so
now.
Grunt can be happy.
I'm not in the mood for the mystery now.
I'll report this to Grunt because I do need to suck up because I'm a rat. As I said,
Understandable. You need the points. I understand.
I do because I do send a listen. Next time I have a little fucking temper, I need to make up for the temper tantrum on the first day.
I got you. You gotta push me down to get yourself up that ladder.
Exactly. As I said, in a different life, I would have been a communist party apparatchik. I could have been an oligarch.
At least you're honest about it.
And I could have been an oligarch if I was born 30 years early. Or
Back
fucking.
up.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna grab myself soda. Be right. Okay, I'm back. I have my lovely Sunny. Do you think the meeting Raphael had was with an angel?
Oh, you found it, Mac?
I found it, yeah. It's only the first hint.
Yeah,
It's
no,
in it's session 3. Yeah, the other hints, I think I need to look closer because they don't have transcripts, so I can't just control F.
Yeah,
I'll look
listen,
next time.
it's fine. I appreciate it, Mac. Again, I don't. It wasn't important, but it was a fun little puzzle. It's dead to me now. Give a shit.
It's
If
okay.
Brett
Red
doesn't
also
give a
sends-
shit. I don't care.
It's a shame because I was told I was gonna hate it, and I was like,
Yes,
"Damn, what am I
yes.
gonna miss?" Out?
What was the
Fine.
result? What was
We'll
the
see if
reveal?
Jill keeps notes. I don't know.
It's okay. I'll keep notes for them.
I actually wrote down. I actually wrote down that one.
Maybe it was just the 3. I'm pretty sure though it was a bit more, but yeah.
There was, I think, a second one, but I'm not sure about the third one because I'm not sure
I
there was
thought-
anything in San Francisco. I know there was a second one.
No, that should have been before you left from San Francisco. That's why I said like 2 or 3 characters. There've been a 3 and N. And a 1, but I don't know if you got that.
A one I don't remember at all.
But yeah, that's 3 and a 1. I think at least 2 were definitely.
Yeah, no, the second one I remember was the second one, but the third one I'm not sure about in San Francisco.
But again, it's not important for a
It's
fucking
gone.
pun.
It's gone. Yeah.
So yeah, did you think about more about the ghost trap? Nate?
Yeah. Can I take Viv through the RV just to like really comb through it and see if there's any items either of us like don't recognize that could like just see if something was placed there at all? I mean, I know that it's a chance that it's not like following an object, but this is just to cross one thing off the list.
Yeah, you can put 1 forward because she's helping you, and roll me investigate a mystery.
Okay. And by I mean, I'd obviously detect if there was any magic there, but I doubt that'd be a thing.
There is, yeah, you wouldn't be able to detect like feathers with magic.
Oh no!
Well,
It would have been a 5 with the forward, but yeah.
1, 2. Oh my god,
yeah.
it's real Snake Eyes roll over here.
Well, I mean, look, there's
You know.
nothing weird in the van, I guess.
You know, No. I could burn a luck point on this, right?
Technically, yeah. Nobody
Yeah.
has used.
What do you
luck
think,
point.
guys? Is this worth it?
I
mean, I think
it is.
okay.
I'll
never
tell you
mind,
right
God
now. I
spoke.
don't think this is.
Okay, you know what? I appreciate your candor, Grunt.
I could be mean, but I don't think this is.
Okay. Then yeah, that means it's probably something that's following either me or Vivian specifically. And the only thing I can think of is something related to her mother.
Ah, you think?
Yeah, listen, you know,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know, something about she's watching over us or whatever.
Yeah, it's
Listen,
weird
probably-
how every time she sort of showed up, it was to Sure, that was a coincidence.
Yeah. Which means it's weird that she didn't show up when she was getting attacked by the man with the cane.
Show up every time.
Yeah.
So Raphael was there to keep her safe. Should not trust
I
Raphael.
feel like every time she's near Raphael, because she show up.
Just because you hate Raphael doesn't mean she hates Raphael.
I feel like she should.
I think your ex-wife fucked him.
She did, and you know what? I mean, she knows from experience that he's a menace.
He is, but he did keep your daughter safe.
Yeah. That is something to think about, but I don't think there's any way to like confirm or deny that for sure, especially because she disappears the moment like I see her.
Yeah.
She's not like.
There are ways if you want, you can try and verify this if you want to spend some time.
I would love to.
Because there are ways you could maybe try and see if her soul is bouncing around, or try and see if any demon lord has it, or if you get like a blank, if you get a blank on the spell, it means her soul has moved on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll spend time on that then.
I don't think there's any role for big magic. It's gonna take time, right?
There can be if you want there to be. +3.
You know what? Sure, roll me use magic. How will your spell would work after?
Oh, success! Whoa!
Yeah, this is gonna take you. Are you willing to ask help from the local mages, or are you gonna do this on your own?
I'll do it solo.
It's just gonna impact the time it takes you to
Yeah.
set everything up. While he's busy, it's gonna take him roughly a week. What are the rest of the three of you doing?
I assume Jade's just walking around the city, nothing major basically on her end.
You did say you wanted to talk with E, right?
Yeah, I mainly wanted to have her let him know that she's back in the city essentially, and thanks for sending Darius basically, or sending someone to help.
Well, I mean, are you gonna be that impersonal? Just send a text message? Goddamn.
Look, I don't know what you want her to call.
You do have his phone number.
Yeah, if that's okay. She would probably just let him know. Like, yeah, if she would call him, because she does owe him for saving her fucking life, at least in her mind.
The reason I'm asking is because there is a conversation to be had here. So
No, you're good. She'll reach out.
you phone him, he'll pick up and say, how are things going with you?
I'm alive, and I wanted to let you know I'm back in the city, if nothing else. Me and my family.
Safe and sound then.
As much as we can be. I also wanted to say thanks for sending your guy to help me out.
My guy?
Darius? That's his
Oh,
name?
yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, you're welcome. You're definitely gonna be welcome.
Is everything alright?
Y- I think so. You're gonna hate this though.
Why? Why?
Well, everything has its price.
Yeah.
And, well, I mean, I didn't realize Darius had certain connections.
Okay. What are you getting at here?
Um, well, I think you deserve like some vacation time. Don't you think you deserve some vacation time?
I feel like you're trying to set me up for something that I'm gonna hate really
Uh,
badly. What the
there's
fuck is
no
going on?
setup. I'm trying to warm you up to the idea
Of what exactly?
of vacation. You and your family. Have you ever
What?
like visited Disneyland?
No, no. Why would we go to Disneyland here? What's going on?
Because this is gonna be like Disneyland. You like hop on a ride and you enjoy it until it's over and then you hop off.
When you say it's like Disneyland, you mean it's not Disneyland. So where the
No.
fuck are we going?
Well, I know you hate clubs, but listen, this one's gonna be nice.
How is this gonna be nice, E? Why would I go to a club?
Well, you don't have to, but
The way you're saying it makes it seem like I have to. What's going on? You're being really weird.
listen. Just keep an open mind, I guess.
What the fuck's going on?
I can't really. I don't know exactly, but I'm pretty sure Darius is. I'm gonna say friends, acquaintances. I'm not exactly sure with a demon lord.
Okay. What does
Yeah.
it have to do with me, a club, and a vacation?
Well, your uncle also talked to the same demon lord. So now the demon lord knows that Darius has helped people involved with Helsing. Now,
One of us is involved. God damn it.
all of you are involved. Yeah, sort of by proxy at the very least. So, I'm pretty sure you're all gonna be invited to Demon Lord's sort of house, yes.
And by inviting, I mean we can't really say no.
I
is
mean,
what
you
I'm
can
going
say
for.
no, but I don't like imagine how it would look.
So we can't really say no. Oh, great. Jesus Christ.
Listen, keep an open mind is all I'm saying.
Ugh. I'd rather jump off a balcony. Okay, so it's Demon Lord who's mad at Helsing, and by proxy, that's now our problem too. Wants to have a conversation because I assume they also hate Helsing as well. Okay, great, great, great.
Well, I mean, your cousin is basically part of them, so
Look, I don't know how Helsing works usually. If it was up to me, she would not be part of this whole bullshit thing, especially with how much trouble it's causing.
but she is still so.
Yeah, I don't know how you can just leave the team at Helsing. Do you what sign up and say no, or do you just not? Whatever.
Jade, there's
Okay.
this is the funny angle because I'm gonna amuse myself because I know you will struggle with social interactions.
Mm,
There's a bad angle to this as well.
there's always a bad angle. What's the bad angle?
This is the Demon Lord. Pretty sure she has in her service the guy who killed Viv's mom.
God damn it. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Thank you for telling me. I appreciate the honesty.
I did some snooping around. Be careful.
I will let Uncle Mel know, and he will have to work this out on his own terms. Thank you. I appreciate this.
Take care.
You too. Jay's gonna have to tell Mel first. So, whenever you're available for that conversation,
Yeah,
Mel.
I'm sure it's gonna be that easy. Where are you right now, Jade?
I don't know. I assume Uncle Mel has taken over the van for his
Well, yeah,
experiment
he
right
has
now.
to go around, gather materials. He's always busy.
And we don't have a house, so I assume we're at. She would be at the library. If there is a public library, she could be a part of. I'm not sure what time this is.
I mean, let's say you're at the public library. It's about 5 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
As well, you see walking towards you none other than Darius.
God damn it.
He kind of looks at you and says, do I have something on my face?
No, but I feel like you're gonna bring me bad news.
Unfortunately.
Very well, then lay it on me, Angel Man. What bad news are you bringing me?
You are officially invited to Abaddon's party.
Cool, cool. Is it just me, or do I can bring a +3?
Well, for now, you just have to get everyone.
So should I just wait till everyone gets the invite then?
Well, I can only carry one person at a time, so
How bad is this gonna be, Darius? Because I'm gonna be honest, I'm like the worst person to talk to.
for you, I don't think it's gonna be that bad.
Okay, so that's gonna be bad. Is she going to kill me? Because I'd rather not have that happen.
He kind of chuckles a bit. You know what? You seem very terrified of literally everything that moves around you.
I'm more terrified of creatures who I don't know and people who want to talk to me because normally it doesn't happen often. Darius, it doesn't happen, especially
People don't talk to
because
you, or creatures don't talk.
I
to you.
I don't let them talk to me most of the time. So I'm the one behind the screen. There's no conversation that needs to be had other than me telling you where to go and what to do.
So talking on 4chan is not talking then.
I don't have to speak to them, and it's mostly a lot of typing. So yeah, usually. And also, it's not 4chan. Jesus.
Nah, I'm pretty sure he told me he spotted you.
Oh my god, that lying little rat. Okay. Outside of the betrayal I'm feeling right now, gotta be honest, Darius. Do I get a hint about what this demon lord wants to talk about? I have an assumption, but I'm
wants
hoping
to
for.
get to know all of you.
Ah, God, I'm like the worst person to start this one with. Okay, she's already talked to Uncle Mel, I assume. So, at least she had hopefully a wonderful, warm conversation with that one. Okay.
I have no idea how that went, but that's the purpose of this gathering. She wants to get to know all of you.
Okay. Can I send a text to the family, let them know not to panic?
I'm about to, unfortunately, drop in on all of them.
Cool. Wonderful. Okay. Let me gather my stuff. How do you even know a demon lord?
Well, she and I go way back, and she that's a complicated relationship.
She ate my wife.
She made me
Yeah.
Oh, wait, is that what he says? to her?
No, he doesn't. He just says like, yeah, we have a complicated relationship, to say the least.
Sounds about right. Sounds the beginning of very two foes of opposing sides type of situation. Look, you don't have to go into detail if you don't want to. more out of curiosity than anything else.
Listen, when you have many hours and you want to hear some wild stories, I guess. Or if you want
Is
to,
it-
like, trauma bond, but
Ooh, I gotcha. Okay, take me away, Magic Man.
puts his arm on your shoulder and whisks you away. Let's see, next on the list. Liam. Where would you randomly be hanging out on a Wednesday afternoon?
Probably at the motel. He's a soldier. He awaits orders. He's a.
There's a knock at the door.
I should probably be at the rating outside, so there wouldn't be that. Oh, yeah, you open the door, whatever.
As Darius is sort of hands in pockets looking at you.
Darius? What's up?
I am here as a messenger. Inform you that you've been formally invited by a demon lord by the name of Abaddon to a social gathering with the rest of your family.
From heaven to Allah, I guess. Fuck me. I'll take it to Demon Lord does not say no to no. Take no as an answer.
This is an optional thing, but I
I
Yeah.
understand. I think consequent. Yes. I'll go. Yeah.
she doesn't handle rejection that well. Listen, at the very least, I don't. She's not gonna kill you. Okay, that's at the very least. That's that.
Anything else I should know about Demon Lords? I didn't talk that many. Sadly, Hunter did not give us
I'll
the.
be
101
honest.
on-
Maybe that's a good thing. Keep an open mind, because this one ain't like the rest.
All right. Well, ignore the torture chambers and whatnot. I don't know what the core they use and how.
I would give you tips, but we don't have that much time.
All right then. All right then. Take me all right. Down to hell we go.
Yeah, it's also gonna take you away. Vivian, what about you? Where would you be on a Wednesday afternoon?
She would probably just go for a run.
As you're jogging along the path. I don't think you've seen Darius.
No, she hasn't.
As there's a man that's kind of walks up, sort of blocking your way. Excuse me, I think you're Vivian, right?
Yes. May I help you?
Yeah, I'm Darius. Your family told you about me. I'm here to deliver a message. You are invited to the Demon Lord's party.
Oh. Oh, okay. Where? When?
Inferno Club
Who's-
now. Who's attending the rest of your family?
Awesome. And how may I get there?
I will take you, but I assumed you don't want to just be snatched away.
Thanks. So I don't get to change?
You don't what?
Get to change because she's sweaty.
Looks at you and says, "Don't worry about it. I'm sure I'll have those there. It's not that kind of event."
Fine. Take me there.
Fortunately, Abaddon doesn't have patience for your showers. As Melchior just getting back, driving, as Darius sort of appears in the right side seat.
Jesus! The fuck are you?
I am the bearer of bad news, my friend.
Ah, damn it! We got to kill each other now.
What? No, nobody's killing anyone today. Hopefully.
Alright, what's the bad news?
You remember Abaddon?
How could I forget?
She's invited you all to a tea party or something like that.
Oh. Am I in trouble?
I don't know. I don't even know what this thing is about. I have. Mm, I don't think it's for your benefit. I don't think it's gonna be nice for you, but I don't think you're gonna be killed either. So
Well, that's all I can ask for.
I
I
would.
wonder if that kid will be there. He was cool.
I would recommend you park the van somewhere.
Yeah, give me a minute. He'll just like park it in the nearest like parking lot.
As at that point, he would also whisk away. As you all find yourselves in this corridor, as you hear the thumping of the music. As you'll kind of spot one another, as Darius has brought Melchior as well.
Oh, hey, Uncle Mel. Funny meeting you here.
Yeah. I'll look at Vivian for a minute and then look back at Darius and like, she's really just not gonna kill any of us here unless we piss her off, right?
I've been guaranteed your physical well-being.
No, that doesn't sound good.
Could also be worse.
Could be.
We're here now, so what else to do? Be on your best behavior. This is the one that wants to kill you.
But you know, I will be on my best behavior.
As yeah, he's just gonna lead you to a room. Yeah, you see Abaddon on the couch as she smiles and Darius kind of nods and will take his leave. Kind of whispers underneath his breath, "Good luck."
Melchior will try and give his best winning smile back as he just says, well, we meet again. Miss Abaddon, it's been too long.
How was your trip to San Francisco?
Productive?
I did hear that. Please, all of you, have a seat. Cookies, anyone?
Oh, sure. How could I say no?
Points
Yeah.
to the tray of snacks and sweets on the table.
Are these homemade or store-bought?
Made them myself.
Wow. Quite the talent for baking, then. A lord of many talents?
Well, my son enjoys them, so you learn to be good at them.
Huh. I'll have to bring him some next time. He's a good kid.
She smiles and nods at that. Now, very curious to hear about your adventures. I hear a certain Helsing agent was spotted.
He certainly was. And, well, frankly, I was actually gonna come to you about him myself pretty soon.
How do you all feel about him? Now, I think you've all managed to at least talk with him once.
Never met the guy.
Annoying
person.
little.
No? She looks
Seems
at her.
kind of annoying. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Honestly, kind of annoying. Very annoying. And very slippery. I would want to punch him, alas, he does kind of. Alas, my sister tried that, and it's hard to punch a guy who can teleport around.
She looks at you, Jade, and says, "I assume you were the one that doing the punching."
Try to, at the very least. He's arrogant, he's an asshole, but he's not dumb.
Well, I would ask. She looks at you, Vivas. I would ask if you have any opinions on him, but I don't really want to know how he fucks.
We get on that out of the way.
So, I'm gonna call this meeting a family gathering.
Out of character, I don't follow Grim. What does she mean by that?
A family gathering?
I have
Like-
I have a suspicion what's about to happen, but I'll keep quiet.
As in, like, we're all gathered here and we're family, or
Yeah.
she's gonna try. Okay.
Sort of,
Yeah.
yeah. That's the implication.
All right.
Because, well, I feel like we have some things we should talk about. As I've been told, talking about problems tends to help solve them. So let's put that to the test.
Well, I will go first. I am totally down with killing this guy. And I do owe you my assistance. I think we can definitely work something out.
Glad you are very open-minded. You'll know you're doing this for your daughter. You're afraid I might decide to just kill her because, well, Viv? I can call you Viv, right?
Of course.
You're still part of Helsing, and I have sworn an oath to kill everyone that's part of Helsing. I may decide to expand that oath to familiar relationships as well, so maybe I should just kill all of you right now.
That would kind of suck.
Pretty inconvenient all around.
So, you know what? I think you like games. I like games.
I'm into Hearthstone right now, but sure.
I have another game in mind. She like the room sort of shifts around as Jade, you are suddenly sort of next to Abaddon on the couch. The rest of you are, you see the room distort as you all, the three of you kind of all of you see yourselves separately in an empty, smaller room. As she points to the table, as you see 3 boxes as a visual representation of each of their rooms up on the table. Well, choose one.
And can I ask for any hints about what's going on or what's going to happen for whichever one I
Yes.
choose?
Whichever one you choose, I'm gonna give them a challenge. If they fail, well, don't want to see that. But if they succeed, gonna let's do
There's no
let's-
convincing.
Jade, do you like gambling? You don't look like a gambling person.
Sadly, no. I'm not a gambling person.
Me neither, which is why I like playing poker. Tell me, Jade, Do you want to make a bet with me, though? Do, do,
I-
do you think you can? Do you think you know your family better than I do?
I would hope so.
Well, I'll say this. You choose whoever you think is the most stalwart of your family, and I get to present them with a challenge. If they pass, I owe you a favor. If they fail, you owe me one.
Okay. And there's no convincing you otherwise, is there?
No, no. And you know what? She looks at the three of them, says, I've changed my mind. You only get to choose from your two, well, I guess, brother, cousin. Remember that your uncle kind of owes me and is agreed to work with me. There's no benefit there.
She probably grimaces but nods, basically. Okay. And she places her hand on Liam's room.
She laughs and says, why him and not her?
Well, you said stalwart, right?
Mm-hmm.
And nothing else. I think Liam can handle a lot. I've known my brother a long time, and I'm going to be honest, Viv's already had enough on her plate.
Like what?
I don't know. A dead mom, a dead everything, revenge. The fact that that person who's killed her mom is, well,
Oh, he's
your
like
care?
right next door. You want me to call him in?
no.
Maybe
I
I should
don't know.
introduce them.
It'll only just end in her trying to kill him, and you, well, gaining, I guess, amusement from it, a favor. I don't really know what your game is, but she will try to kill him, regardless if it's a smart idea or not. I think so.
Or you don't think she would be smart enough to bide her time and attack him when he's a bit more vulnerable rather than just dying in the attempt?
I think when you're faced with the person who murdered your mother, the first reaction you have, the one you're gonna take, whether you intend to or not.
You know what her mother did though?
I know. I'm not saying she was a good woman, but it doesn't change the fact that she loved her.
Let's put her
We all
off to
love
the
our
side.
parents.
Let's put her off to the side. Jit. What do you think about it?
About what?
About her mom torturing kids? And, well, Viv being very righteous about it.
I think it's wrong. I think, at the very least, we forget the flaws of our parents because that's her mom. But that's it. Doesn't mean what she did was good. Doesn't mean I like Helsing. Doesn't mean I don't understand why. Well, revenge, an eye for an eye type of bullshit, you know?
So, do you think if I told her, hey, this action would endanger the rest of your family here, you think she would still do it?
I think she would hesitate, but I think she would regret it. She's. Well, Helsing has promised her avenging her mother, and that seems to be what she's thinking about all the time. Along with, I don't know, dealing with not being under their thumb anymore.
You would prioritize the vengeance of the dead above the well-being of the living. That's kind of selfish. What do you think?
It's selfish, but it's human. I can't say I wouldn't understand it.
Well,
Logic
would
and
you
emotions
do
are-
that?
I don't know.
If I could
My dad-
find who killed your dad, you endanger the rest of your family to chance at revenge?
I can only say for myself, Probably not. Dad always made sure to, well, at least for me and Liam, drilled it in our heads that any moment, any time, you can be cut off. It's what this life's about.
That's an
I just-
interesting thing you would say, Jade, because now either you are claiming you are not human, or you're claiming that it is not in fact human to take such action, but a matter
I
of
think-
upbringing.
I think it came down to the fact that my dad made sure that I was prepared for when he would be gone. And it's not prepared that it was going to be ugly. Because that's just the work we live in. It seemed like for me, for Viv, her mom, the way she talks about her, it sounded like she was a goddamn superhero.
She killed children, Jade. She
I know.
tortured them.
She did. And I don't think that makes her a good person. It definitely fucking doesn't in my book, but people love. Well, I was still her mom. And sometimes that's all it takes for people.
I'm not. I understand her train of thought. I'm trying to gain your perspective on things, Jade. If I wanted to talk with her, I would talk with her.
I don't know what you want me to say. Do I like Helsing? No. Do I think that he should exist? No. Do I want to see if I had to choose between my cousin or Helsing? I would choose my cousin every time. But do I understand my cousin loving her mom and wanting revenge for her? Yes. To understand even in the choices of logic and your heart, you would choose. Sometimes people choose their heart. It happens.
Would you choose your heart?
No.
Why? Why is that? And don't give me the spiel. My dad raised me different.
Because it wouldn't change anything. My dad's dead. He's never coming back. Whatever problems we had before, it's gone. Whatever hopes, whatever dreams, whatever he was meant to tell me, it's never going to come back. And it's not going to make me feel better. My dad is dead, and I buried him a couple miles back.
Sorry for that. Sounds like you went through quite a lot recently.
Maybe. I'm not alone, oddly enough, so I'm better than some people, some hunters, some families.
Are you? Huh. Okay. Always making excuses for others, downplaying your own suffering. Hmm.
I don't. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to say to that.
I'm just making observations. I'm not gonna torture any of your family members. It was just a bit of a funny game. I was genuinely curious to see what you thought about them.
I hope that's. I hope that's good. Then, I'm happy to hear that you're not going to torture my family. Thank you.
You're afraid of me, aren't you?
Well, you're a powerful demon lord, and I'm in your dominion, so I think a fear is probably part of it. I mean, if I'm more afraid of you compared to some other things, probably not.
Think I'm scarier than angels?
The reason why I'm a little bit iffy on the angels aspect, because I'm going to be honest, I wasn't really sure they're really real until now. I don't really have a lot of information on them. I don't know what can kill them, and they're basically unknown creatures to me. Wow. A demon lord, scary as fuck, yeah, but I've read on you. I've studied. I at least have some basis of a point to start from, reference point. Angels, I don't get that. I don't got a way to look them up. I don't got a way to gather information. And I don't know what the fuck they want.
Everything that's unknown to you is something that makes you terrified.
Of course, I'm supposed to be the person who has all the information. At least to make sure we stay alive and survive.
You? Ah, I'm permitted another observation. You only seem to value yourself for the knowledge you have. You
I don't
realize
think
you're
I-
more than just the sum of your knowledge, right?
I would hope so at the very least. I don't know if I like this game anymore.
Hmm. Why?
It's not fun being made bare by someone you don't know, basically.
Well, if it makes you feel better, you can ask questions back. That's a good deflection tactic if you want me to teach you.
I appreciate the information and the advice. What is it that you want from my family? Gonna be honest, I feel like we're small potatoes. A good tool, but
My dear Jade, you are one of the most important families on the continent, as far as hunters go. Far from
Oh.
small potatoes. There is, in fact, a host of angels after you, and well, God knows what else.
ugh, yeah. Do you have an idea what the God knows what else part is?
Well, working theories.
Okay, same phase as we are then. Oh, terrifying to know, but still, it's information. And gonna be honest, you said you had a son. Is that
He nods.
adopted? No, or I don't.
Demon lords and demons can't have.
Adopted then?
She nods.
Well, that's nice. Cookies are good.
Glad you like them. But yeah, funny you should say that, Hate, because while you are all transported, there is in fact a table in front of you with uh almost like a video recording of what's been going on in the other room. You can in fact hear and see everything that Abaddon and Jade are talking about. And yes, there is in fact snacks and drinks.
Oh hell yeah!
This is the fake prisoner's dilemma. There you go.
Nice.
Darius
In reality-
Cantor, starting Zoe would have made a real prisoner's dilemma.
You were in fact always the one in the box, Red.
The animals on you.
I have to ask, how does an angel and a demon know each other?
Well, we go way back. I did some bad things to him. Did some bad things to, well, less bad. I'm a, what you would call, horrible creature. Evil to its very core. I tortured him both physically and mentally. Sure. You want the full story?
Yeah, I feel like I want to. Well, I feel like it's pretty personal to both of you, and I feel like it'd be really rude to just blurt it now. If that makes any sense.
Why not? Maybe
Do you-
next time you can ask him why the fuck is he bothering me? Like a mosquito I can't get rid of.
Ah,
Because you see, Jade, you see, I in fact, well, killed his girlfriend, I guess you could call her, or rather made him kill her, tricking him into it. I killed him and turned him into a vampire at some point. Disguised myself as his girlfriend and had sex with him. Mind fucked both his son and his father. And all the other things that I don't remember right now.
I'm gonna be honest. You know what? No, that sounds rude. I'm gonna stop myself from saying that.
No,
Um,
no, speak your mind. We are all. I appreciate honesty.
Go. Having met Darius and having met you, I feel like he's forgiven you for that.
Yes, he keeps saying that. Which is fine, I guess.
You don't sound happy about that.
Well, keeps hanging around me and says that I should forgive myself, but that's the thing he doesn't understand. He thinks I give a shit.
Well, I feel like you kind of do give a shit.
I see your deflection technique is going good.
I, I'm just saying, the way you describe yourself also seems like you think you're the scum of the earth. And
I am.
gotta be honest, maybe look, demon lords and humans, two different fucking set of everything.
Mhm.
But you gave me cookies. You have a son that I think you fucking love, and instead of torturing the shit out of my family for whatever you wanted, you decided to play mind games, which, yes, awful, but you definitely could have made this worse. Either your thought process is far beyond my understanding, or maybe you're not entirely a fucking monster.
Okay. Let's see, let me show you how a real master deflects. Tell me about this Mr. E. How that going?
Well, he showed up, says he's gonna help, and
Oh, you think this is
he's been
work
helping.
related? Jade? No, come on,
I-
tell me. Is he cute?
what,
Just asking.
what are we doing?
I've never seen him. I'm just asking.
Is there popcorn on the table?
Yes, there is.
Okay, yeah, Liam will grab the popcorn.
You've never met him before, but he knows you?
He knows a lot of things that I can't really explain how or why, but no, never met him.
I guess he's handsome? I don't... got it. I'm not really good at this. It's pretty fucking obvious, but I'm not really good at the... everything. But he's helped me, at the very least. I assume it's work-related. At least that's what he's told me.
I see now. I see what scares you. Personal connections.
Ah,
Will I
I-
invite him to the club and let you two hang out? Do you need like...
No, I don't think we need to do that. I think we have a wonderful working relationship at the very least. You know, hunters and information, people who have things like that.
But
kinda
he's not a
common.
hunter, though.
Well, he's helping out hunter groups, so I think it still counts.
A lot of people do that, you know. Vampires do that. Mages do that.
Yeah, but no one ever offers it for free. And so far, either someone else is paying for this consultation, or he just decided to do it on his own.
Do you think someone's paying for him to help you?
He mentioned someone led him to our front door, so I don't really know what to say. I don't really have a reference point.
Ah, you must be struggling with all these unknown variables. What will the algorithm do?
Okay. Look, I can only take the information I have in front of me and try to make it make sense. And this is how it makes sense to me.
What did we learn? Deflect, point out your opponent's weakness, turn the tables on them.
Yes.
As you are all sort of suddenly back in the same room.
Probably like sipping some tea, you know, on like a cup, and just like
Liam's still holding the popcorn as he's watching it to look at the fucking where the TV was.
Where the fuck did you guys get food from?
We're watching a conversation.
What? What?
I just like look over at Liam, like Liam, you weren't supposed to say that.
No, it's
Oh,
fine.
God.
I did let them eavesdrop on this. Okay, don't worry. Say anything embarrassing, did you?
No, but I know my family. They'll make it embarrassing.
That's
We
that's
would
fine.
never.
That's fine. That's fine. Listen, at least you didn't fuck him on the job.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Oh,
true.
God.
That is true.
You're kind of going slow at it, actually, compared to Viv.
We're not going slow at anything. It's a working relationship. And god damn it, guys. Viv, stop fucking on the job. I'm sorry. I
Now,
have to
I'll
put
ask,
it-
I'll ask all of you, have any of you seen Mystery?
No.
Nope.
No.
I will tell you something else, Jade. I don't know anyone else who's actually seen him. Maybe you should ask him about that next time.
I will. I'm sure it's a reasonable explanation.
And if it's not, what do I get then?
The ability to gloat and tell me that I don't understand social communication.
You will have to pay me a visit. And we will have to gossip about it.
I've
Be
never
honest, Jade. I think you're gonna have to take the deal.
gossiped before. I don't know if I'll be good at it, but okay.
It's fine. It's an important weapon in your arsenal that you need to develop.
Okay, I guess. Usually Uncle Mel handles the social interactions in the group.
Yeah, but you've seen him with the vampire lady.
Okay.
To be fair, she hasn't seen it in person.
I don't want to see it, Uncle Mel. All of you, I just keep. God damn it.
Listen,
Father like daughter.
I haven't even fucked anyone yet. Come on. I don't know why you're looking at me.
Not for lack of trying.
Of course it's for lack of trying. You think I couldn't have gotten anything on the first day? Come on.
I can only count on Leo
Looked at
right
you,
now.
Jade says, see, that's what we call projection. Project, like you have bigger things behind. Also good skill to have.
Projection.
Fake it until you
No.
make it. Sometimes a tactic that can work.
See, she gets it. Confidence is 80% of everything.
Is that what we're calling it, Uncle Mel? Confidence.
That's what I call it.
I let him believe.
Yes, here's my offer for all of you. Seem like a lovely family unit. I'm willing to work with you. Never had hunters in my connections. When I say hunters, I don't mean
Proper hunters who actually do the research instead of just killing things.
no, I mean hunters that are part of the legacy. Of course, you. I don't.
Bro, do I know anything about the legacies?
No.
Cool.
I'm willing to make you an offer. You keep up contact with me, and I will work with you on the other side. I think we have a few common enemies. I will put the angels here as one, at very least.
And what about Viv?
I'm not letting her kill my employee. Oh, you mean about well, Vivian, you do know I have your mother's killer down the hall, right?
Yes, I heard.
Mm-hmm. You do know that the reason why she I mean, he didn't target her specifically, but he killed an entire Helsing cell. Because that Helsing cell tortured a loved one of his. College boy.
I am aware.
How does that make you feel?
I mean, I feel hate against your employee, I guess. Still killed my mom. I know what she did. It's awful. But she still snapped her way out of my life.
Yeah.
And if I get the chance, I would kill him.
You can walk down out the door and take a right. I'm gonna be waiting for you. If
I'm
you
just
think-
gonna look at.
think you
Sorry,
can-
go on.
If you think you can do that, I don't think you can. I think you're a pathetic weakling who likes to pose as a tough. But not only not have the ability, don't have the smarts to do it, you don't have the guts to do it. You are insignificant at best.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
look at Vivian and just say, "Remember what I told you, Vivian? It won't help."
Runt.
Yeah.
Can I roll to either read a better situation or try to figure out what is she trying to deliberately goad Viv or is she just trying to taunt her?
This is clearly a taunt. You don't really need information.
Okay, I just wanna.
Don't really know what she hopes to achieve from this, but yeah. Probably another sort of mind game, given what she's doing up until now.
Yeah, I gotcha.
She ain't
I'm
lying
just gonna-
about anything, Jade.
Yeah.
I know.
Melchior's just gonna say, "Vivian, look at me for a second.
I'm just gonna look at him.
I told you. I get it. I really do. But trust me on this. Let go. At least for now."
She would look at Abaddon. Can I at least see him?
Why?
Just to look him in the face.
What would that achieve?
Guess give me closure, whatever.
No. My question to you is now, are you gonna leave Helsing or are you gonna stick it with them?
I mean, if I would stick with them, you're gonna kill me?
Not right now, no.
But
Well, my agreement with your father is that once I'm done killing all of them and you'll be the last one, you don't leave, I will kill you then as well. You'll have some time to think about it. Just curious to see if perhaps changed your mind. You were quite fervent at some point.
I'm gonna stick with them. I guess I have some time to think about it
I
till everyone's
do
gone.
love when I see people with so much determination. She turns to you, Liam. How are you feeling?
Honestly, I was surprised that I expected more torture chambers.
Why? Is it the reputation? The bad press?
Yeah, Hell does not advertise clubs and tourist hotspots. It's not what Hunter told me.
Your dad had a very skewed perception. I hope I can change that.
Grant, I do have a question. What Hunter told that demon lords basically do consume human souls. I assume that's
Oh
what you
yeah,
would have like
the
told.
demon soul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. So then, when I assume,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. I mean, you still consume human souls.
So do angels. Don't seem to have a problem with them.
I didn't want to actually look at that.
Kind of like chuckles a bit. Oh, you didn't know? Didn't know. Oh. Darling. Anyone that houses their own dimension needs to power it with something. You think heaven runs on hopes and goodwill? Think angels fight so desperately for souls because what?
I did not. Hunter did not teach me much.
Well, the only difference between me and the angels is that I'm honest about what I do. I don't pretend to work for a higher cause. I don't pretend to want to protect the world. Just very honest. They're not, though. They maintain this air of nobility that says, well, mostly bullshit.
Yeah. On the question. Well, yeah. I want a little question. Yeah. We heard the things when she said about Darius, right? What you said, like she raped him, whatnot and whatnot.
Yeah, I
She-
assume Grant would have told me if she
No, no,
was lying at one point.
yeah, that was on camera. I remember. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, we started the fucking little camera vision. Yeah, Liam was saying.
Mm.
Yeah.
Ignoring the possibility of you disputing that the angels may be hiding something. I'm not as gullible as my siblings believe that I am. You did admit you did, just to that man alone, like a lot of horrible things. I don't think you're as nice to all the people you collect souls from and whatnot.
No. I trick, I deceive, I scam, I abuse, I kill, I torture. I have fun doing it too. This is the first lie you kind of pick up on, Jade.
Ah, I see.
Well, it's important to enjoy what you do.
It is. So Liam, I like you. Well, I don't like you, but I have sympathy for you. But that sympathy is dissolving away as you are blinding me with your self-righteousness. Oh, so tiring. I do hope that righteous angels will ensure that your sister is safe. And I don't mean her, as she points towards Jade.
Can you get out? Can you get out of there? I don't think invading heaven is in your repertoire.
Ah,
I don't think the Flaming Legion allows people to leave or whatever. From what Darius said, that guy
Liam,
sounded
you
like
know
an asshole.
nothing about the world, and yet you talk like you know so much. I've never seen someone so ignorant as you. I mean, I have, but you're pretty high up there. She looks back
Can
at
you get it
Jade.
out?
She looks back at you, Jade, and says, "Your family is hopelessly stupid."
We have a good heart if nothing else, and like I said, information is usually my department more than anything else. And
I'm a
Uncle Mel's,
soldier.
of course.
I'm a meathead. My primarily, Jade is the brains of the operation.
Clearly.
I explained to Jade many times. I'm a dog shit hunter.
And well, the Angels have been trying really hard to get Liam to like them the most.
Of course they have. This is the perfect candidate for what they need. Brainless, dogmatic, very powerful creature. But you think you're a good warrior, though. Yeah, that's a good.
Better than the average human, but I don't have super strength. The flaming sword and the wings do helping, but I rarely use them. So honestly, when it comes to from my experience, any guy with shotguns on par with me. The wings do offer unique advantages, but the first lesson hunter taught me is not to use them.
I mean, they do track attention, but that's not my question.
Overall,
a good warrior is
not-
not brainless, Liam. I don't think your dad taught you to be brainless. I'll take a guess on that one. So yeah, you can. You know what annoys me more than I can't believe this. You know what annoys me more than the self-righteousness you seem to exude every now and then? Your absolute complacent attitude. I've never seen someone so complacent. You would make the perfect heaven soldier. Completely fine with the muck they're in.
That's why he has me. To make him question the muck.
I guess that's true. It's been interesting talking to all of you.
I hope I was more fun than last time.
Chuckles and nods and looks at you, Jay, and says, "Don't forget our bet." As the three of you are out in the hallway. As Melchior, you are now alone with Abaddon. As the smile sort of drops for a moment. I don't envy you. Must really love them not to have killed them by now.
Well, I watched two of them grow up, and well, Vivian's my own flesh and blood. And well, I got a lot to answer for her. It's finally time I stepped up and did my part.
Now, me and you have had an understanding, Melchior, so I will continue to be upfront with you. I'm very annoyed. Your daughter's insistence on sticking with Helsing is a clear sign to me that you have failed to convince her.
Well,
Just fine because, well, We still have our deal. I will kill her last.
I will say, when I proposed the idea to her, it wasn't a flat out no.
I don't give a shit.
I know.
There are other ways to make her life miserable. I guess you will have to see. Remember though, I'll cure that. Not out of the woods yet.
She said, I'm not out of the woods yet?
Like, yeah, and since like you as an entire like family, not out of the woods. You whatever killed Hunter, well, could have killed the rest of you. The more I learn about your family, the more everything seems to fall into place. I'm gonna use you right now to test the theory.
Well, I did say I'd help after all.
This will be very, very painful. But
I look forward to it.
she kind of smiles and she's gonna get up as she looks like she's about to punch you.
I'm gonna grit my teeth.
Now I'm gonna, as her hand impacts and kind of goes through you, I'm gonna be very honest with you. You can either die or spend a luck point to survive.
I'll spend a luck point to survive.
As her hand goes through you, you've like the sharp pain just fires to your body as you start coughing up blood. She pulls it out, leaving a gaping hole through as the insane amount of pain subsides as you see your flesh start to knit as she heals you.
Oh, you were not kidding!
Oh. You should be dead right now. That should have killed you. That would have killed the other person in your stead.
So, what's the verdict, Doc?
I was told that your lineage was special, but I needed to test that theory out. I will keep you up to date where the research leads. I do apologize for the pain.
As long as we can, as long as you keep me in the loop, a little pain is worth it.
Smiles.
The sooner I find out what killed Hunter, the sooner I can actually sleep at night.
Nods as, yeah, you are suddenly out in the hallway with the rest of your family. For you, only like a few seconds have passed.
Is my shirt back in working order, or is there a fucking hole in my
There's a
shirt?
hole in your shirt, but I mean the flesh is like healed.
But is the blood?
Yeah, no, the blood's still there, like everything is still there.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, I gotcha. What the fuck?
Are you alright?
Yeah. Can I say we got a little handsy back there? Told you I still
Well-
got it.
Oh god.
That's a lot of blood for just handsies. Oh my god, are you?
I see demons like it rough.
You can say that again.
Please don't. What did you do to you?
Well, you know, I've never been fisted before.
Uncle Mel.
Oh God.
This
I'm
is
not
weird.
sure if I should strangle you or hug you.
It's fine. Come on, let's get out of here.
Are
I
you
feel-
okay? For sure.
I think we called it Satan's hand. Oh, stop. I was going to say we called it Satan's hand job.
Oh my god.
He gets it. Tore it clean off. Put it right back.
Okay, well, it gets you cleaned up and stop making jokes about your possible doom. God, you both are all awful.
I agree, Kate. I agree.
Doom is around every corner.
I hate you. I hate you both right now.
Listen, to get at us every day like the last.
Be led out by one of Abaddon's servants. And just walk through the doors and back. Go.
Hey, Uncle Mel,
Yo.
you know the part when she said she enjoys, hurting people, torturing people, making them suffer?
Mhm.
She was lying.
This devil might cry after all.
Luckily, I think Grunt is gone, so
No,
you're
I
not
heard that. I heard that.
Oh,
That's
never mind. The sniper has been ready.
no, I appreciate this one.
Oh, damn.
I'm glad it went over so well.
Well, at the very
I hope
least,
it
I
gets
think.
voted.
At the very least, I don't think it. Well, she's gonna do what she's gonna do.
I mean, she's just not gonna enjoy everything.
Yeah, she's just not gonna enjoy it. So
Well,
it's something.
Well, Jade, you get another friend. I told you you got a thing for demons, clearly.
I don't. I'm gonna trip you down a pair of stairs, Liam. I don't have a thing for demons.
I have
pair of stairs?
I have wings. I can
Fair.
fly.
Yeah, don't worry. I can push you hard enough. But it's fine. Assuming she's gonna do this.
With
For
your
either.
little nerd arms. Just kidding.
Leave my nerd arms out of this. Don't talk about them. I'm sensitive. I'm just assuming that maybe this is just a way to gain information or to make fun of me. Either way, she probably is getting something out of this.
I know I did.
Uncle Mel. Yeah, you can't choose your family. Well, let's get you cleaned up and then hopefully in something that doesn't look like you survived being fisted by a very
Let's-
powerful person.
Listen, I'm not into fashion, but I do see like ripped shirts sometimes, so it could be that.
The
Didn't
blood?
get it off me fast enough.
Okay.
It's from Hot Topic. I don't know.
Let's get back to the van, please.
Mhm, please, yes. And forget all about this.
This is fine. You have another friend to gossip about, Mr. E. Jade will slowly teach you to socialize.
I don't gossip, you bastard.
The nice demon lord will teach you.
We're just gonna. Oh God! It's just a chance to gain information from each other at best. And I'm sure he's gonna give me a reasonable explanation. God, that's a weird. Can't just keep holding the neon signs and have my character moments.
You do get the message from Mystery asking how it went.
Comedic timing. He was watching that. He just woke up from after he passed out after you called him handsome.
Oh gosh. Look, shut up.
Ooh,
Yeah.
texting you. I said he looks over.
Get away! She pushes you away. Get away from me. She texts you like, still alive. Apparently my uncle got fisted. Have to ask you a question when you're able to. Get away! Stop looking at my phone, guys.
Well, it's a security measure. Gotta make sure everything's copacetic.
What if it's Cognito hazard that'll infect you while you're the phone?
gonna
Oh, yeah.
text you back. Is this a sort of question you want to ask over the phone, or do you want to meet?
I think we should meet for a quick second. My family's being stupidly weird.
Well, tell your uncle the van has been towed.
Paid for parking!
Apparently the van's been towed.
God damn it.
I think you might want to get that taken care of.
Yeah, I'm going. The fuck to my fucking van.
Well, I guess also, do you take the other two with you?
Me?
Yeah, I mean, you take
Yeah.
Viv and Liam with you. You're gonna go try and retrieve the van.
They are free to come with me if they want, unless they have something they want to do.
Well, Viv, this is technically your car, so
Yeah, Viv would go with him and
Like, Viv
look
would-
angrily at him.
What are you looking at me for? I paid for parking!
You got my van towed.
I did not get your van towed. Someone towed it. Illegally.
You were the last one to drive it and park it somewhere. Now
I
it got
parked it in the
towed.
parking lot. I paid for 8
Mhm.
hours.
So it got towed.
well, I assume Liam, do you also go with the two of them then?
Yeah.
1 second, I have to hold my cat like a baby.
Shay, do you? Yeah, you will just gonna message you if you want to meet right now.
Yeah, I presumably, if it's all right, she would do that. While they go deal with the tow truck illegally, as Uncle Mel would keep saying.
Yeah, you get arrive at this like very inconspicuous dive bar. He's waiting for you in the corner with the drinks ready.
Well, you do have interesting connections. She takes a seat.
Ah, well, I mean, I do try.
I gotta ask how you meet both an angel and a demon, but I assume it's a very long story.
Not really, but I mean, kind of, I guess. How did it go?
It went really better than I thought. She didn't kill us. A couple threats here, a bit of psychological warfare there. She asked me a couple questions and seemed to want to break me down emotionally, as in, I don't know, figure out what makes me tick.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I figured because she already knew about Viv and Uncle Mel and Liam's pretty easy to read. She just had to make me part of the last set.
Kind of like smiles, but you are the most interesting one.
Ah, thank you. I wouldn't say so in comparison to the family history apparently we have going on here.
Oh, I'm not. Oh, that's I'm not gonna get into your confidence issues. It's fine.
What confidence? I'm just saying, there's my brother, the
Yeah, you
one
do
who
have
is-
a long list of literally everyone being more interesting than you. We've been through this before. I
Not
didn't believe
doing-
it back then. I'm not believing it right now.
Well, I'm not gonna. You know what? I have a question I have to ask you, and that's
Only
really.
one. Damn.
It should be a simple one, if nothing else.
Okay.
Apparently, it's come to my full attention that not a lot of people get to see you. So I wanted to ask, why exactly am I the only one who meets you in person?
Ah. Oh. Oh, that is a simple question. The answer I think might surprise you. Ready. Maybe we'd
Sure.
like to well, take a drink before it.
Shade rolls his eyes. I'm not a child.
Well, so it's true. I don't I generally don't meet with people. Most of the things I do can be easily done over a phone call.
Mhm.
Why would I want to meet you in person, dude?
Gonna be honest, I have a few ideas, but apparently everyone says I'm wrong, so I'd rather not try to say them out loud and be made fun of for them.
But I do like making fun of you.
It's very easy, actually. I'm kind of gonna start beating people up for it.
Well, it's because I think you're cute.
God damn it. Okay. Jane probably steals as she's blinking. She probably was about to take a sip of drink before she stops. Wait, hold on. Say that again. It's gonna make sure I say that again.
I talk with you a lot because I think you're very smart, but I meet with you in person because I think you're cute.
Or he's not lying, is he?
No,
God fucking damn it. Are you sure? That's no other reason?
yeah. What other reason could I possibly have?
God fucking damn it. Oh, E, why did you say that? She kind of just dunks her head on the table.
I thought lying to you was pointless.
It is. It is. Okay. Okay. Gotta be honest, I wasn't expecting that answer at all. That was not on my list of things that you would have said at all. Okay. I don't know what to do after that. I was kind of expecting something else instead.
It's fine. Kind of drugs. You can
you
just
sure
tell me I need to go fuck myself, and I don't have to bother you. Making you
sure?
drive all this way here.
Are you sure this wasn't just, mistake?
Oh,
Okay. Oh. Okay, this is not my things I thought was gonna happen at all.
yes, you continue to underestimate yourself on all aspects of your life. That does not really surprise me.
I don't really have like a manual for this type of situation.
I don't think there is
Okay.
one.
Well, there should be. Would make this a hell of a lot easier. I don't know what to do.
Don't need to do anything.
I feel like I should do something.
I mean, you can do a lot of things, but you don't need to do it.
I don't really have a reference point for this type of situation. Gotta be honest.
Neither do I, but I've read like a lot of comic books. I think I can do this.
Is that real? I feel like that's made up. Does that actually count?
What, like reading comic books?
No, like using it as a reference point to do with real life.
If it works, then it's stupid.
Has it been working?
I mean, you tell me.
Oh my god. What comic can you use as a reference to this?
I've read a couple.
What are their names? Tell me.
You know what? He's gonna list a few Spider-Man comics. Fuck you.
Using Peter Parker as a reference point?
What the fuck, E? What the fuck, E? This is doomed to failure. You played yourself. What do you mean?
Would you rather you fucking use Batman? Listen, this is better.
It's true, I guess.
Well, does that make me Mary Jane or Gwen Stacy? I don't think I'm Felicity.
Well, hopefully we don't like reproduce things one to one. None of those, I think, end up.
No. They just don't want that guy to be happy ever.
Well, kind of takes a drink, says I can sympathize with that a bit.
What, do you have a sad background of also never being allowed to be happy?
Jay, look at my face. Think someone like me doesn't have like a sad backstory?
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything.
Unfortunately for you, I don't share my backstory. Like third drink. This is the third drink we've had. You don't even
Think
know my
so?
full name.
Well, I was respecting your privacy at the very least.
I don't think you are. I think you just were not curious enough. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not like upset about it.
Listen, apparently this entire time I had the assumption, and apparently I was wrong, and everyone's gonna make fun of me for this because
Mm-hmm.
I was really adamant about this whole thing, and now I have to go back and explain that someone was right.
It does sting when you're not right, does it?
A little bit, a little bit.
Take my win where I can.
Look, if it helps. God, I'm not really. Your face, you don't have a sad face either.
Hmm. That's a good thing or a bad thing?
I'm trying to compliment you, but I think I'm failing badly at it.
No, listen, I think you just need to keep trying. I think we can do a couple more takes of this.
I don't need. Why does everyone think I need to just? You know what? This is
Compliment?
why
No,
I'm talking.
I think you need to compliment me specifically. Not a general thing.
Just you specifically.
Mm-hmm. No,
Okay, Peter Parker.
Listen, I didn't tow your family's van. I did it to buy us some time. It's fine.
You told Uncle Vim's van.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
We have like another half an hour to an hour at least until they manage to get through all the paperwork. It's gonna be very slow. A lot of clerical errors.
Oh, he's gonna be so mad about this. Well, at the very least, I wanted to ask what you. Well, since this has gone a bit off the user script I was preparing for, how have your projects been going?
I would rather not talk about work.
Hmm.
Maybe you can show
Okay.
me that game you've been playing.
Hearthstone?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, actually, it's really great. And she just like pulls out her phone, thoroughly distracted.
Yeah, on that one, we will fade away. Eventually, Melchior, they've been annoyingly slow tonight. I don't fucking know what's their problem.
The urge to curse them increases by the hour, but he restrains.
Eventually,
Oh,
we'll be
Whit
able
will
to-
not.
Eventually.
Whit will.
But what? What's Viv gonna do?
Oh, she's heated.
You're gonna go to the DMV, gonna fucking shoot the DMV? You're gonna go to the DMV?
She's not gonna shoot anyone, but she's gonna get angry.
The DMV is an actual hell
pissed.
circle. It's a real life hell circle.
As eventually you'll get the van back, and a day or two later, I think, Melchior, you will be able to do that ritual. See, where would maybe you can find more information about your ex's soul. You know what? A full success means you will get information, very accurate information, very up-to-date information. Apparently, she didn't pass away peacefully.
She didn't what?
She didn't pass away peacefully.
Mm-hmm.
Seems to you that someone has her soul. Demon Lord has her soul.
Oh wow. I wonder which one.
Yeah, I wonder which one too.
Which also means that's probably means she's not the one who's been popping up, unless she can like let her out.
Unless after that, you remember that conversation Abaddon had with the Vivienne? I was very upset, and she did say, "Hey, I will get my vengeance. Just because I'm not killing her, there's other things I can do to her."
Abaddon, you're so goddamn right. I am a heaven soldier. Kamael, where's the recruit? Where's your draft office?
And on that note,
What?
as you realize your ex-wife's soul is in fact in the clutches of Abaddon due to last discussion she had with Vivian. We will be ending the session there.